Hello, and welcome to your friendly and familiar podcast, Fit the Shoe. Tune in to hear my stories and thoughts. On to the show. Well, Joe Biden is finally president. Yeah. It's about that time, because it felt like it was taking forever, honestly. I mean, I feel like days would go by really slow, and then I would hear on my other podcasts how Biden is going to be president in a week. Biden is going to be president in 6 days. Biden is going to be president in 5 days. And you could tell that it's going to be you could tell when something's going to be big because of how slow it's moving. Like, you ever planned a birthday or something and it's like, yes, this is what I'm going to do on my birthday. And it takes just forever for whatever reason because it's such a big thing that's going on. I thought that was pretty interesting how it played out like that. I mean, so far, so good. Everything's going well. It's big news, though, that Biden's in office now. How are you guys? How's everybody doing? I know that it was a pretty intense January that we were coming into. And, it's slowly mellowed out. I know that COVID is still a thing. And we're really trying to give out those shots to everyone. But, yeah, I mean, hey. I'm really here to bring in the real juice. Do you guys believe in humans having, like, supernatural powers? Like, an actual power, like the power where you shoot laser? The kind of power that you see in Marvel movies, that's what I'm talking about, like actual superpowers. Because this past week, I've watched so many videos of people around the world being able to set their hands on fire, set things on fire, or use their mind to move things. And all these things that I've never done in life. And, like bending a spoon back. This isn't the Matrix, but I will say that this is very much so real life. And I feel like I think that we can unlock those things. I think that that's very real. Not sure where you guys stand on that. But if you ever get a chance, go ahead and jump onto YouTube, our favorite place, and just search up like humans having superpowers. And, I just kind of I was on the weird side of YouTube where you're watching I was watching like Mickey Mouse for my kids, like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And then on the side, it was like, people have superpowers. And it was one of those things where you just click it and it was like, oh, look, clickbait. Oh, and then some girl in India set something on fire. It's like, how did I get to this part of YouTube? But I got to the part and then I got interested and then I kept clicking on the videos on the side. And that's what kind of took me down the rabbit hole of people having superpowers. And I feel like subconsciously we have powers that we use like in our everyday lives. Like, for an example, if I'm going grocery shopping and I'm bringing my bags up the stairs or whatever, and let's say I have like 7 bags and they're all super heavy, I feel like I could bring them upstairs, and because I'm telling myself I have the strength to do it all by myself, I end up getting it done. It's not really a superpower, I guess, because it's not like I'm, shooting fire out of my hands or I'm flying over to my apartment, but I still think that even that small thing, just telling yourself, yes, I have the strength to do that, is also a superpower. I mean, like, hey, even people who like run, like athletes when they're running their race and stuff and they want to be in first place, you got to tell yourself, I can do this. I'm the fastest. I'm sure that there's a lot going on in athletes' minds when they're saying, we have to win this or I have to win this. That the mind is also a superpower, in which it kind of boils down to, like the video I saw, where I don't think that she's just like fire and then fire comes out of her hands. I think that she has to put herself in a place to say, I'm going to create fire. Fire is going to come out of my hand. Ready, set. And, she does whatever. She balls her fist or she like tightens her muscles and then fire comes out. I don't know how that works. I've never shot fire out of my hands, but if I could, I mean, I don't really know how I would use that power anyways to my benefit. Like, if I get stranded in the middle of nowhere, it's like, dang it, maybe I should start a fire. Yes, campfire. Shoots fire out of hand, and like, now I have a bonfire. Like, I don't really know how I would use fire to my benefit, but I think that Like strength was a perfect example, as far as like using your mindset. And if you have a power that okay, if you have a power and you did not tell anyone about it, you need to email me right now or send me a message. If you are keeping this a secret, I will find you. Okay. Anyways, guys, have a good day, have a good week, and talk to you soon. Thank you for stopping by. Stay tuned to the next episode. If you haven't already yet, follow me on Instagram at RileyCulture. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at rileyculture@gmail.com.